If you go to the Google search and type stimulus check, we get all the top stories and the breaking news about the stimulus check. Yesterday, which was, or late night, whatever how you call it, December 20 going to 21, 21st was the deadline for the approval or coming to the deal of the stimulus. So this is a good news. I know we're expecting more money. Now it is a little bit different deal. The stimulus package itself is a little bit different. So as you can see here, it says Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced on Sunday that the 4 leaders of the Senate and the House finalized an agreement on the COVID-19 relief package, and the agreement will have like almost like 900 billion package, which will involve the two things. Among other things, basically will provide the direct payment. The direct payment is the payment like the one we received during when they passed, whatever it was around March, around that time, March, April, and then also the unemployment benefits, which for majority of people, we all know that there was a small amount of money they were receiving now, something like that. So two questions, a few questions people will be asking themselves. One, do I qualify to receive this one? How much is that? And for those who are maybe international students, or you have green card, or you are H1 visa, do you qualify? What if you are undocumented or illegal immigrant? Do you qualify? Those are the questions people, I believe they have these kind of questions. So I'll go quickly and I'll make this video very, very short. But before I continue, I would like to ask you to remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be getting all these updates, and ring the notification bell. You can get the updates wherever I'm going to put this kind of information. This kind of, we have been waiting. So there are a few things which are related from this kind of the deal they have reached, almost the more or less the same to the previous deal they reached. So this was December, was yesterday night, midnight, whatever. But today they've already going to vote for and the things of that nature. So, and I'm going to post this is the bill, whatever they have achieved. This is today, 21st. So if I will put this link so that you can understand who qualifies and how much. So in a very simple way, the relief package covers the following things. First of all, we have talked about the direct payment, and this will be based on the income. Previously, we all know that if your income is less than 75,000, that one per person, not about from the joint income, I'm talking for the individual, was getting 1,200. That was the previous the package. On this one, the stimulus, the income, if you get your income is less than 75,000, you get 600 stimulus per person based on the income. And when you go higher, there is calculation, and the math is going to be conducted. How much will be deducted on how much dollar you have more. So that is number one. So the income, the amount for this time is 600 instead of 1,200, and the previous time they had 1,200. It was 600. It was 600. What we call the weekly federal unemployment insurance bonus, but this time it will be 300, and then there is loans for struggling the business, kind of that, and the vaccination, I think, distribution, kind of that. There is funding for colleges over 82 billion. There are 25 billion in rental assistance and the eviction. So extension up to half a 6 months to half a year. So there are those kind of things. But obviously, majority of us, we are focusing more. Myself, I'm focusing more on the stimulus, how much money will come to me, which will be 600 if I make that income. But other important thing is, if I'm unemployed, in addition to the state, whatever, how they calculate each state, how much you get, the federal unemployment insurance bonus will be 300 weekly, so which will be 1,200 on a monthly basis. So that is something. So as long as you are legally in America, and you are a taxpayer, you are going to get this money. But if that, I remember the previous time they had people international students, you are working here, you get the money. It doesn't matter. This is not strictly for citizen or green card holders. Whatever visa you have, as long as you are doing the income here and you have filed the tax and whatever, if you haven't, because of certain way, there is a certain way of how to put it down. So that is something you need to understand. Something which I haven't read all of it, so I do not know exactly how much the children will be getting. Probably will be half of it, will be 300 or 600 the same. I do not know, because there are so many changes, and the bill or whatever the deal they have reached is so many pages, as I mentioned. So here it is, the funding, the full bill. I can just also put it here. It has, yeah, I don't know if you can be able to see it, but I'll go and put it. It's just like it has almost like over 5,000 pages, so it's not something very, very quickly you can go and finish it. So who gets the 600 and when? So when are we expecting to get this one? So this one is going to be a very quick way, because already the infrastructure is there. They used this system for the first time, so it will be the same like the previous time, but this one will go so fast. According to the Treasury Secretary, Mnuchin said that the plan would be to do this one as soon as possible. As you can see, as soon as possible. Oh, sorry, it's too big. So the plan is to do as soon as possible. And probably will be starting sending from next week. So probably by next week, obviously, will be before New Year, but most likely will be after New Year, because now we are in Christmas. So they might start pushing this check very, very soon, but most likely will be after the January 1st. That's what I can see. But they want to do is very, very soon. And there are so many things happening. There is the issue of election in Georgia will be coming up in January 5. Then there is the issue of Senate to meet, or Congress to meet to approve the election results and all other kind of things on January 6. And then there is swearing in of the president on January 20. So there are so many things going on. So this one they have to do as soon as possible according to the agreement they have reached, and this is what the update from the Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin announced, that it will be sent out next week. In quotation, it means very, very soon. It doesn't mean that on Monday they are going to start sending, but we expect within next 2 or 3 weeks they will start sending. Those people with the bank account, which the bank account is in the taxes, they will come on the direct payment like how it was in the beginning, and those who got directly the actual check, that it will be delayed a little bit. So that is something I want to share with you. I know, like, this is the money we have been waiting for longer, but that's something we were expecting more than this one. But it's better than nothing. Myself, I'm excited, and I'm planning to use this money on the better use, probably to invest on something small, like kind of that, buy and share, or just investing on something small instead of going to celebrate New Year and going to waste all my money. So I want to make it a good use of it, because it was out of my principal budget. So I advise you to not go this and celebrate all the money on the New Year celebration. There are so many other things you can be able to do with this money, and we all know that the cost of living, many people will lack sufficient saving. So if we have a problem of saving, let's make sure that we use that money for saving or investing on something small or something big, because we live in the high cost of living, rent, food, utilities, low salary. We have so many debt. Sometimes we don't have a proper budget. Sometimes we buy something which are non-essential. So those are the few things I've been able to point out. So those are the things I want you to be able to do. Remember something before you leave: go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is my YouTube channel. You can go and subscribe. We have 48,000 subscribers. I hope to get 50,000 by early January. So you can be able to get so many information. So these are some of my updates. So thanks so much, everyone. All the best and Happy New Year.